Meantime, we're learning more about a controversial proposal that would reduce Portland's carbon footprint while also adding an extra burden to struggling downtown Portland businesses. It involves a PBOT pilot program that would ban gasoline-powered freight vehicles from using certain loading zones. Only electric freight vehicles would be allowed.
Fox 12's Drew Marine joins us live now to explain what this would look like and how business owners are reacting to the proposal. Drew?
PBOT says they're still working out the area this will serve, but for now, the proposal says 16 blocks downtown will be in the zero emissions delivery zone. One business owner is concerned this might cause financial impacts that could drive businesses out of the area. A new $2 million pilot project in downtown Portland has left some business owners with questions.
Is all this emission control, is it actually affecting the environment? That's a big question mark.
The Portland Bureau of Transportation says 3 loading zones at the Portland building, the new Multnomah County Courthouse, and the federal building downtown will soon be for emission-free vehicles only, as a part of the country's first regulated zero-emissions delivery zone. For now, those 3 loading zones will impact 16 blocks between Southwest Jefferson and Taylor Streets and Southwest 5th Avenue to Nadeau Parkway. While James Louie, the owner of Huber's Cafe, doesn't fall within the 16 blocks, he's afraid if they eventually expand the project, he'll have to pay the consequences of this inconvenience.
If it comes to fruition, is that our vendors, if they have to buy electric vehicles, it's going to be reflected in our prices or our costs.
Gotcha. Portland kettle owner Gail Ostling shares the same concern.
The difficulty it is going to bring onto small business, which already are having difficulty downtown here, it doesn't equate. It doesn't make sense.
While her business is right outside the 16-block zero-emission delivery zone, PBOT is still in the planning stages, and that could change.
I certainly agree with reducing emissions. I mean, that I can't think of anybody who would not. However, that's not the way to do it. 16 blocks, what is that going to do?
PBOT says they understand small businesses and vendors may not be able to make the switch to zero-emissions vehicles, so there will still be loading zones outside this area people can use. Or they say the grant could pay for businesses to instead deliver their freight to a local distribution center, Beeline, on the Central East Side, and have a cargo bike deliver for the last mile over the Hawthorne Bridge, a route that's around a 5.5-minute drive. But with how often they get bulk deliveries, Ostling isn't confident this plan will work.
That's impossible. Nobody's going to bike a 50-pound bag of onions from across the bridge. That's not realistic.
A PBOT spokesperson says they're hoping to post the new signs in early 2024, and while it's still several months away, they plan to have the city's parking enforcement keep an eye out for any violations. Live in downtown Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.